It's a rainy day in real life. It's a rainy day on the Factorio game. And it just cleared up. Son of a gun. I was hoping to build up into like some melodrama before we get started, and then crescendo into an uprise of vim and vigor. But anyway. Hey there guys, gals, fans, and pals. My name's JohnMegacycle. Another episode of Factorio with freight forwarding coming at you. Let's go ahead and do our intro real quick. My voice is pretty deep, so if you've ever seen any of my videos, you know pretty much exactly what time of day it is for me. Deep voice in the morning, more mellow voice in the afternoon, and then tired voice in the evening, probably. Something like that. I have a giant hoggle of coffee in front of me, and I've got about 10 hours of work later, and today's gonna be alright. Today is gonna be alright. Alright. Alright, things are looking good. No notes. I always want to keep an eye on cobalt. Cobalt is like the new hotness. How's this coming along? You can just scoot. This is looking much better only because we're stashing a crap ton of light fuel. We have a little overflow of petrol because we're stashing light fuel. We're not stashing anything else. Yeah, we built up this little thing, which is already pretty full. Yeah. Alright, this is gonna have quite a while longer to run. How much do you have? 61 titanium? Awesome. How are you doing? You have 44 crates. Everything looks good. Batteries look good. Sulfuric acid looks good. Yep, I think I'm pretty happy with this layout. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this layout. I don't think I need copper or tin, or no, is it copper and iron? I don't think I need the cupric or the iron nodules, or the ferrous nodules out of it. Iron ore can get us iron, copper, stone, and some of the same return. Can get us copper, iron, stone, and some of the same return. Okay. Alright. I took a big swig of my coffee. I didn't have this unloaded. Yeah, we just went and patched up copper. No notes. No notes? Thought I saw something weird. No notes. Okay, good stuff. For this episode, let's see. What did we do last episode? Last episode, we went through and we worked messages. Yeah, last episode we cleaned up this. We added this junction to make that less crap. We also moved our green circuit production to a larger chunk. We weren't getting enough throughput with this blue belt. What we were getting, though, is better production rates with productivity modules. So these are going to kick out more pollution. They're going to require more energy. The other thing of it is they're going to produce extra product for us, and they're going to have a slower crafting speed, so they'll consume products less by producing net greater values of stuff. This is a almost doubling of our system, what we used to have up here. Yeah, this is now just an empty cell. The idea behind it was we were not getting enough production at all. So now what I really want to do is I want both these are probably available. Yep. What I want to do now is I want to start adding more trains so that way our green circuits can run all the time. What does that mean? Does that mean 2 more trains each? This is the wrong place. Could show me. No, this is the right place. It's early morning, right? Yep. Still early morning. So, like, what are we low on? All the machines seem to be working, which is good. You're gonna run out of stuff real soon here. Okay, you're not producing anything. You're unloading, and that's good. So I think I need a secondary train. And then that led to another problem. The discussion we had about stackers is if I don't have full load right here. I'll take that. Thanks. If I don't have a full load ready to go, how do we quickly accommodate a lot of trains? One of the ideas I had was building a stacker system for finished product. Or no, a stacker system in each of the cells. That would allow us to accommodate additional trains in case we need to load or unload faster or whatever. Second option would be start shoveling product into a different area entirely so we could get a... Oh, everything has green circuits? Really? Really? Are we caught up? Hold on. Hold on to my thought. We are. And there's 2 crates right there. 4 crates. Wow, we are up by a margin. All 3 of these stops are... Nope, 2 of them are open still. Blue is less than 1. Blue is less than 1. For some reason. Okay, let's fix that. Anyway, the point I was trying to get at is I need now more volume of stuff. Problem being is it's difficult to accommodate the more stuff if, well, if we don't have the capacity for it. I built this system to be light, lean, functional, and cheap. And I think we've very much accomplished that goal. There we are. Yeah, there's that. Okay, so those signals are disabled. Okay, that's how that worked. Yep, I should really pay more attention. I'm just so excited to get things moving. Yep, okay, that's all disabled. Good, because there's a lot of blue circuits here, and that's a lot of everything. So, we're going to observe this green line specifically and see how often it's moving. I'm going to take a big old sip of coffee, and then I'll draw my conclusions in a second. We could easily double this up. Easily. Without flinching. We have so much product. Double it up. Double it up. Okay, I'm gonna need a lot more red underneath these. Switching to blue underneath these in this case makes no sense. We wouldn't benefit from any of the speed that's provided from this whole thing. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a while. Yep. But we'll be okay. So I want, first of all, this to look like this. So that merges. This can move down to here. It's this bit. Right, I don't have any underneath these. Oh, this is going to be really silly. This is going to be silly Billy. It's going to take a hot minute for us to produce that 'cause gears. Which is alright. I have like a ton of these. I have 50. We could do big blue. I'm not really super duper interested, I don't think. So that is going to look like that. We need another splitter here. That marries with that. That marries with that. I'm going to move up a little bit, so hopefully we can prioritize where the underneath these will go. I should pop up here and change the limit from 4 to not 4. We'll get there. It's fine. It's completely fine. When I was trying to learn how to speedrun Factorio, I have beaten the game in under 8 hours. I think my high score was 7 hours and 20 minutes or something, but I have done it. I had to unlearn my more chill play style, and it had to be very much move, 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 move. It had to very much be like that. That being said, no regrets, obviously. But now I take a more, yeah, we'll get it done. It's fine. We'll wrap it up. No worries. We'll get there. Kind of a feel. So like a lot of my designs I get when I get comments are mostly like, man, your whatever's inefficient. You could do better with it or something. And that's incredibly valid. Yeah. No qualms about that. Just like a more chill game, I guess. This won't work. And I needed that desperately. You jerk. No, stop. Oh my god. I just caused problems for myself. Yep, go on, attach all the crap. We could do that. We just could do underneaths like this. Where do the 2s go? Right there? The 2s go there? Cool. How do we handle this noise? Because this is gonna collide. Nope. Try. This is gonna collide with up there. I'll have to think about that. None of this middle stuff truly connects, so maybe do we do something like this and like this? And I do need a red underneath you to go across. Maybe that's how that works. This actually gives me a little more time to sip some coffee and contemplate things. Okay, how many more are we missing? 14? That's not bad at all. This guy right here is a little more critical than most, so I'm just gonna do this. Because we're not producing anything right now. Which is unfortunate, and I need a lot of this crap. What's under attack? Nope, okay. Our base is under attack. I kind of like the green circuits on both sides. Now that we've split the line, I think that makes that a little bit more wholesome. I don't know. I'm not sure. Come back to me in like 5 minutes. Maybe I'll have different feels about it. Okay, so that doubles that up. Is this the only thing we're waiting at? No. What? What? Where's our 238 boat? And circuit greater than 0. Okay. Something is just not connected to pass the signal. This is another thing where it was working for a little bit, I thought, and then it wasn't. It is passing 238. It is passing 238 all the way through and through. Let's go over to parking. Let's see what we can see. I think I've got a power pole like right here. The signal is being passed. So here's what we do. We troubleshoot at the source. The signal is absolutely being passed. 238, 100. Oh, I know what the issue is. I did the crates. As what it's listening to? Yep, I did the crates. And we're not putting out the crate signal, we're putting out the item signal. I still find myself screwing that up. Just wrong signal, wrong place, wrong time. Yeah. If... Also, it was always putting out... If that is less than 2... There's your signal. Train is moving. Cool. Let's make sure we have... Oh, I know why I messed it up. Because none of these other items are containers. Ah. Right. What's that meme? Harold? With the guy? The elderly... Not elderly. The guy with the cup of coffee looking at the computer. And then he gets an error. And then he's like... Ah. You can see just the look on his face. Just son of a... That guy. That's the feels. That's the feels. Alright, let's get more of this assembled. Cool. I see stuff moving. We'll know we're done when we can make it all the way down the line. I see blues, which will see reds eventually. I see greens on this side. I don't see greens on the other side. Oh, yes. That would be why. Yep, okay. Every piece is actually accounted for. Right. Okay, I just need a few more so I can upgrade these yellow guys to reds. Now, how do I loop you back and around, huh? As awkwardly as possible, that's how. Okay. That's reds through and through. Cool. I don't think we're gonna go through greens enough that I have to concern myself with this line. This just has to build up. And then we'll take another little gander and we'll see what's what. I need a few more. Just a few more. I want to switch to blue ultimately. But for a larger project like this, I think this is just easier to do. Yep. So here is our level 2 store. Nope, son of a... Okay. Your slots are full anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Cool. Okay, you can have all of that, and I need very little of it. But we have a lot of it. Idea is I could pull this out and build up the T3 upgrade. Now, everything's not moving, which is good. That means we're all backed up on supply. Perfect. How we doing? We're all working. It's all happy. 1.1k. Cool. I need ADD meds again. I'm feeling like my focus isn't as strong as it used to be. So I'm more au naturel, I guess, lately. Which I'm fine with. I made the decision. It's just, I miss having a focus. Okay. Cool, that's doubled up. I don't have the outputs set. There we go. So many. Just so many just happened. And you're full again. Cool. Excellent. Yep, no problem. Yeah, this process is so slow. I didn't need a huge buffer. That was kind of my idea behind it. I didn't need like some massive buffer about it. Cool. Yep, nice. We could start chucking productivity mods in our science production. That wouldn't be a bad thing. Right now, I think I want to continue doing more refactoring of things. Right. I had to sleep on it, and I had really weird dreams, but none of the dreams were about trains, so I don't have any strong feelings about how I wanted to do the next bit of this. You guys are getting pinged left and right over there, it seems. Where's the other ship? On its way back, okay. That's fine. Take a quick gander at Cobalt. You have... how many? 68, there we go. How's stuff doing here? Plenty of lead, plenty of sulfuric acid. Uranium still looking good. Oh, you must have just arrived. Okay. Then how we got down here? You can scoot. There's another boat on the way. You can scoot. There's another boat on the way. Ba ba da ba da ba 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 ba. Okay, good stuff. Now, one of the things I want to do is redo smelting to the point of which I want a guarantee that there's enough stuff here, because multiple trains stocked up does me no favors. Where's our copper at? Nope, copper's up here. I want another train just delivering to green circuits. We already have one. I think copper's our real bottleneck. You're getting new copper plates now. And right now we have no copper ready to go. I want a second train. When you arrive, we're going to deploy you the exact same way. What I want to do, though, is I want to do some signaling. You are outputting, you are outputting. Raw ore is being signaled as well? Question mark? Yeah, that'll be pretty quick. Yep, that looks like that's working pretty well. Again, one of the things of this is it's all very delicate timing, because when this passes, this station might not be valid anymore. Wait, are you not? Oh yeah, you're non-conditional because input signals. I need to check that. Anyway, we have different trains, we have different everything now. We're at a really good opportunity if we want to start talking about a new node, or a new cell, or a new... anything, really. This is working out well. I very much like this system. This is working out great. The thing that really reinforces this is that we have multiple stations per item, and then here, the other kicker is multiple stations per destination. This one goes to steel. This one goes to iron plate. It was important enough that we have multiple stations in that regard, and that works out very quite well, I believe. Whee! Way! I did want to see how much cobalt we had. Because cobalt's another thing we can get started on. That'll provide titanium and a few other elements for us. Cobalt is the last one, and we have a fair amount. We have an amount. In preparation, I want to set up the stations for accepting resources. A train station for accepting resources. Now, this is going to be one of two ways. Well, I'm not going to box it. I'm assuming the resources are going to be non-boxed, and because they're going to be non-boxed, they're going to be suck. They're going to be massive, right? That's kind of what I'm a little bit afraid of is we're back to the same conundrum. If I set up the stations, which I was talking about before, and this just drops off materials, it's gonna be what? The big boy train? The big boy train's not a big deal. 259? What's your maximum? 173? Yeah, that's fine. What? It's 2 cargo wagons, so that's 10 spots. And that doesn't stack super great in my mind. But I didn't know really how I wanted to handle the tailings water, which could get us lead and titanium, which stack like garbage, which we've already made that clear. I could just stack it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up an inverse thing here. That if I come across containers, and I'm going to use the big boy train for this. I could use just a regular train for this. I think I just have it. Oh, I have it proper like this. Hold on. There's the mark. Fast unloaders are 0% necessary, but we'll do it anyway. The idea behind this is I want a Sasha van der Scoot. I want a storehouse. Container unload. Idea behind this is literally just going to push itself right back into the system and do sorting for me. So this is going to loop right into here. Pretty brainless, but it does the work. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll containerize the titanium, we'll containerize all that stuff. And then I'll just have a train bring that here. There we go. Done dilly dilly. That makes sense. Whoop. Should be getting that purple science pretty quick, yeah? Oops. Thank goodness for bots. The bots have given me 100% chance to be reckless as hell. Alright. What I don't have is roboports. So sending red circuits here would also give me roboports. Yep, which we're gonna do. Yeah. So plenty of room for stuff. This is an issue. It's not like a terrible, terrible issue, but I would very much like to get away from having to migrate crates around. And I don't want trains to do it. I want to be a little more precise on that. Okay, so how are we doing on circuits? Do we have a bunch of excess? We don't. We still don't. Even with all this extra throughput, we don't. Okay, I'll trust that that gets finished eventually. Oh, okay, we're good. That one fish, that one damaged fish. I think we've proven that fish don't regenerate without really trying to figure that out. Ow. Ow. Okay, if you could hang out there, that'd be swell. You're gonna unload reds. That's a lot of reds, but I think we'll go through it. You already are green circuit, iron plate, steel plate, quay, 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 yeah. That's the entertainer under quay, quay, under quay, quay law. You are, yeah, so that's 4 items in lubricant, cool. Your lubricant, your iron plate. That should be putting out a signal. It is. Excellent. Now to tell the red circuit train to actually do something about it. Hello, friend. I'd like you to go to mall. Red circuit unload. You're already disabled, which is interesting. Oh, I know why. Because I copied the steel one. There you are. I'm not greedy. If you could just come with what you've got, that'd be swell. Also, what are you lacking? You're lacking nothing. Time is the issue, and we need to double and triple production. This might be another use case for taking up 2 cells. I'm not too sure. We could double it over. Bigger thing is upgrading everything, all the yellows to reds, and going from there, I think. Yeah, we're just gonna skeeter our way down. This is gonna be real simple. Boop. There, we have all of that now. Very easy. Easy, easy. I'm gonna take all these red underneath these in case I need to do any modifications. Let's see here. Roboports require what? Gear, steel, and red circuits. Come on, there we go. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. This works out pretty dumb, yeah? And I'll have to do an underneathy to get out of here anyway. Cool. Steel, gears, red circuits, that can take literally as long as it needs to. I'm not in a rush. And we're already unloading 1 advanced circuits. Good stuff. Stuff. Now, this is what I want to have happen next. I need some chests. I need a passive provider. I want you to load this when containers are less than 10. That unlocks. So one thing I've never really was good at figuring out how to do is I want to make sure there's a certain amount of product in a certain place, but not too much. So ideally, we put requester chests. I'll have to think about this. What am I missing though? Steel. Okay. Brap. I have storage. Make me 9 more requesters for a total of 10. And, I don't know, 10 passive providers. Right, it takes forever. I keep forgetting that. Ultimately, the strategy that I want to accomplish with bots is at every single drop-off point, I want there to be 10 containers. 10 containers like that. At iron, at copper, at everything. 10 containers. And then, any excess gets removed by bots. That's kind of the idea. This is going to be a general slush fund of containers. So I'll take that. Let's do a bit of an example here. This is going to be a bad example because I don't need containers to be here specifically. This is also going to be a bad example because the logistics range is oh, it's perfect. Yeah, it's going to have to be like dead middle, which is fine. This is something I've wanted to get into for a while. I've been unable to. You are going to be an active provider is going to get rid of literally everything, which I don't want. You could be a passive provider. And you can unlock. So the thing is, I don't want more than 10 here. Let's say that's what I want. That's the logic. I don't want more than 10 items here. Move you and put you there. Oh, I can't. Gonna move you and put you there. Aha, now what? So this is how this would probably work. And I know I'm probably doing this the dumb wrong way, but that's okay. If boxes are greater than 10, shovel it into here. So this will hopefully guarantee there's 10-ish items in this box. If there's more, it'll get kicked out. Now, I'm gonna need storage chests and not requester or not providers probably. So something like that is probably what we need. Yeah, go have fun. We need to go steal a bunch more bots. We don't have nearly enough. It's under construction? Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's been missing construction for ages. I didn't need to ramp up, so there wasn't a point. How many do I have now? 50? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So that's getting bled out, I hope. And it's getting dumped into here. Cool. So this could be a requester chest that sets it to 10, or it would be two differing numbers, right? So I would say this should be no greater than 20, but I want a passive provider here that's going to ask for 10. Containers are too heavy for logistics bots to carry. Their quest has been cleared. This is a regular container. I can't even move regular containers? It said full containers. But you're pulling full containers out of this thing. Ah, yeah, okay. Alright. Bad truths. What if I just made you a chest then? That is so weird. So the logic of the mod predicates that you're unable to put in a request for container. I was gonna say chest and chamber. That's not right. For container removal, you cannot ask for container removal. What you can do is put it into, or you can't ask for containers to be brought to you. You can force them to be removed though, and we're going to exploit that part. Here's the roboports. We're going to at least exploit that part. So here's another thing, right? This is titanium. It doesn't have to be ultra parallel. I don't think I care. I guess I care. Hold on. I think I ultra care. Yeah, I wish you could put the ghost there anyway, though. Okay, so now, kinda same deal. I have these extra containers. I want to get rid of... I need active providers, thank you. I want to get rid of literally any greater than 10. This is a stupid way to do this. I feel like I've been saying that a lot this series. It's just... I have a solution in my brain. I don't know if it's any good or not, but here's what would do. Here's what would do. I'm going to take the logic from that. So it's going to keep 20 crates here just for giggles. Yeah, that's so stupid. And there's no real good way for me to do the inverse. That is dumb. That's so dumb. Yeah, we're using unintended. We're using very clearly unintended methods to do something, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I am very adamant. I don't want trains to be hauling crap all over the place. Boop, boop, boop. Cool, we're actually doing research. Let's grab that. That's correct. Yeah, this isn't going to be super duper impressive work, but what this is going to do is it's going to prevent overflow and at a minimum get everything in the place that I want it to be. I need that, thanks. We'll always produce more containers than we will consume in the packaging process. That being said, I think this works. Now, you don't have a ton of containers. We discussed this, and we discussed it why. You produce 300... Oh, 1,000 plate. That's why. Okay. You produce 1,000 plates, you actually need more containers. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to manually grab a crap ton. There you go. You're handled. I don't need to trim out your containers or anything. You, 13. Okay, it seems like we've either already done a massive migration of containers, or there's just not a lot of action going on until we pop science back on. Yeah, this layout kind of sucks, but that's okay. Not gonna worry too much about too many roboports. And yeah, I don't have all of this super duper lined up properly, and that's okay. It's okay the way I do it, yeah? Kind of a thing? Okay, so that connects that. Cool. Alright. It might not look like we're making a lot of progress, but we actually are. I'm pretty happy about it. I set a limiter on that, didn't I? Oh, whew. Whoo hoo hoo. Whoo hoo 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 hoo. That's good news. Super good news. Okay, how's our logistics network? It's looking good. The gaps in the middle I don't care about. The next piece. We don't need any logistics for oil. I know, I'm going to check it again. I'm going to check that wiki again. I know it said full containers are too heavy. I lied. Okay. Containers are very heavy. So transporting them by logistics robots is prohibited. Nope. My brain interpreted that as full. Containers low up there, okay. My brain interpreted that information as full containers. Not regular containers. So I am admitting we are doing something unfaithful to the pack. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing it. This is the easiest way I could think of to get containers around, and I'm still gonna do it. Nope. I guess it doesn't matter what kind of inserter I use. Now we're gonna grab a few more containers. You're gonna load that up until it's 10. Perfect. Have that. What is the limit we got? 20? Yeah, 20 should be fine. I just wanted it to have more than 2 or whatever. $25, okay. 20, yeah, I think 20 is a good number. I would personally be hard-pressed to see us burn through 20 and not receive a single new item. I don't think I super care. Okay, I'll make the things. Alright? Was that to make you happy? We don't have enough bricks to go around. Where can I find bricks? Blue science? Oh, military science. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. There's 10. Minus 1, because I only need the 9. Huh? I think this is working out pretty well as a whole. Ultimate deal with this, the ultimate plan really, is this is going to reduce how much varying about of materials I have to do and everything else. This at least gets all of the production-y bits to one spot. The benefit of that is if I need containers, I go to one spot for containers. I'm not faffing about trying to be like, oh, do I blah 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 or check all the spots or whatever. Again, this is going, a little bit against the spirit of the pack. I think what I'll do is I'll post a message on the Discord or wherever and say, hey, just so you know, you can still completely, totally transport these things via active provider chests. And it doesn't completely shut it down. Just heads ups. I'll do that. I'll do it when the season's over. Look at, man, I'm a gamer. If I could find a little exploit here or there, I'll take it. I don't personally feel this breaks the spirit of the thing, even though it probably does. It probably definitely does. The reason why I don't think it breaks the spirit is because I still can't I still can't shovel full crates of stuff. Yep. We weren't low on ammunition. They just overwhelmed. I still can't move full crates of things. So it's not like I'm completely avoiding containerism as a whole. I still have to do it. And we're doing it for full containers, which, to me, that makes a lot of sense. Not being able to lift a full container of crap makes a ton of sense to me. Empty containers, I'm gonna roll with it and say, yeah, you know what? Well, I'll be like Mills Lane. I'll allow it, and that works for me. Yep. So there we go. I've justified cheating. Should I go all the way? Let's go all the way. Let's go more of the way. Cool, we're actually knocking out some tech. Look at that shiz. Containerization level 3 requires automation level 3. Container level 3. I'm not in a rush to use any of those. I want this, though. Another 10% mining productivity, which means we'll be at 30% mining productivity? Yum. Amazing. Sign me up. Sign me up. Sign me up. There's 400. There's the end of that. Let's do that first. That gives us more bang for the buck without actually changing anything. Let's finish out the train braking speed. I'm not even bothering with nuclear right now, so that's not really my core focus. But there we go. That looks good. How much you got here? 14. I'm really anxious to see a frickin' thing that's like 700 crates or something. When it comes down to it, for the purposes of what I'm using my network for, 55 bots is probably enough. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It sounds like part of a Jet Set Radio jam. I really miss Jet Set Radio. Holy crap. It's on Steam, I think. It's just been so long since I've played. That's what I mean by I miss it, I think. This is unfortunate. How am I gonna make that work? Okay, first of all, hey, I'm out of iron. Guess what? We're here. Guess what? Guess what, kids? Okay, there's that. Second of all, I'm gonna pull this out. I don't need fast inserters. I don't know why I'm using fast inserters, but I'm using fast inserters. The symbolism of a new age. Light it up. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Cool. Yep, perfect. Okay, that's going to get purged out. That guarantees we have some on the line and 20 in the box. So there's more than enough excess to be had. So that takes care of something like that. Now, like I said, whenever I need material, whenever I need containers, I can just straight up go to my personal sugar stash. And we got the stuff. We got the stuff. Do I care it's not connected? Let's connect it. Yeah, connect it. Totally connect it. Totally. And this, that. Let's grab a few more roboports. 6, good stuff. Oof, look at you. Oh my. Same deal with you. We'll have to do something like this. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Yep, more than 20. It's more than 20. Get to shoveling. Yep, perfect. Okay, how many containers do we have at HQ right now? Because this is the central stocking point. 269? Another 212 on the way or so? Yeah. That looks good. Looks real good. Let's finish up lead. Let's call this an episode. So, neat little cheeky exploit to get what we want, yeah? I like it. Yeah, like I said before, I worked in shipping, so having containers fold into other containers makes a lot of sense to me. We had these plastic bins. They were literally plastic bins that were used to hold, like, register stuff, like gums and candies and chocolate bars and cigarettes and stuff like that. And once you were all done, you fold them all into each other, so to speak. And that way it made it, you only carry like one box. It's a heavier box, yeah, but you're not carrying 9 or 10 individualized boxes. So that makes that pretty easy. So yeah, I'm willing to roll this canonically, I guess. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Okay. Okay. Neat. So now we have our logistics delivery network, just trying to trim out some of the containers. This solves some of our problems. Again, the spirit of it was probably to have all the containers shipped by train. I've been waiting for this moment to do it this way for so long. I'm just going to do it this way, and it works. So, we'll go build that out later, and that's that. So thank you all for joining me. My name's JohnMegacycle, and another episode of Factorio with freight forwarding is in the books, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.